Territory coughs up the football. And he will score. Touchdown. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, kickoff moments away. Quickly, what are you watching in this one?
The offensive line for both teams, because both teams have a terrific pass rush. They've got to keep their passers upright. If they have a chance to do that, they can both thrive on offense and move the ball downfield.
Here's Kai Forbath now to get us started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready, on the bench. Mike, check, check, watch 54, watch 54. Let's go. Check, 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 check.
They start on the ground here at Sanders. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
Check 3, check 3, check 3. Back, back, back. Echo, echo. Under 10, under 10, 10. Check 24, check 24.
Now Jackson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And two-tone Jones in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Check four, check four. Joker, 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 Joker. Check, check. Fresno, Fresno, Fresno.
Play action. It's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. Little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, trying to make a big play, and gave up a bigger one instead.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Boy, that is a 7-yard loss. Second down now.
And Brandon, as we continue to see, so much of the influence on this game is now coming from those hybrid-type players. In this case, strong safety, not worried about covering the pass. What a play on the run.
Tackled for a loss.
Yeah, forget the pregame introductions. He introduced himself with authority on that play.
Don't be scared of it. Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Watch out, watch out.
Throwing on second and long. Jackson steps away to his left. And he's going to keep it here. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll bring up a third down.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on second down.
I'm coming. Shift, shift. Alert 3, alert 3. Go, go.
On third down, Jackson. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's fourth down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Now Sanders. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
Set. 18 Gator. All day. I'm here all day. Mike 52, Mike 52. Hey, me and you all day.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Over the middle, complete. It's Lamb. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Here we go.
First carry for the Hall of Famer Emmitt Smith. And spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
One of the better linebackers at read.
No score after one on EA Sports. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. He'll look to throw. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and, hey, you know, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
offer mine.
You were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
Zoom, fellas, let's go.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. Terrell Owens, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Strong right. Ready, go.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gonzalez. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. They'll try and run forward with Smith. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
No move to get the offense off the field here. They've converted once on this drive. On 4th, they'll go again and try it once more. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Willis. And he will take it on out to the 20-yard line. Intended that time for Cooper. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone. I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 20. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime report.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Give them 22 yards, and that's also where they snapped it from, the 22.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. Watch the curl, watch the curl. Off, switch. Check nickel. Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4". Hey, there it comes. Mike,
to throw is Jackson.
You can't block me.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Big edge, big edge.
Chopper, chopper. Bravo. Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. This one caught by Terrell Owens.
Give me some.
That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now Emmett. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready, ready, ready. 52. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Looking to throw. And that is incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Khalil Mack. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Here's Sanders. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. The linebacker, Ryan Shazier, there to make the tackle.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10.
Hey, let's get in them holes. Hey, it's 50.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. So we got to step it up. Check the backer, check the backer.
Check, 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 check. Motion, motion, I got one. Mike,
Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now a timeout coming here defensively, as on 4th down, may as well make him punt it. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Hey, watch the ball, watch the ball. Twist. Shift, shift. Shift.
They'll try and throw for it to Jackson. Flushed out right. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down.
A 38-yard attempt.
And Vinatieri's kick is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
The field goal is good. Makes the score Ravens 3, Cowboys nothing.
And after the made field goal, here's Adam Vinatieri to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. This fielded at the 2. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here we go.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10.
No, check that. We got Mike 52 right here. Mike 52. Wants to run. And go.
They'll set up a throw. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand.
Good work, boys. Let's go.
A good pick. That was great. And they're fun. They become a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing. But I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
Back to throw here. That's complete to Smith. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
52's the mic, boys. 52. Watch the run. Watch the run.
They'll look to throw here. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. That's the Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor doing what he does best.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
52. All day, baby, all day.
He'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Lamb. They'll wind up getting 10 back.
Onto the team, height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
He's not going to get me.
Check. 52's the mic.
Ready, go.
Now back to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Lamb. And he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And the defense not able to get it. What's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. It's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. Now Elliott, and he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
When people talk about versatility, they should go back and look at Ronnie Lott's entire career. At USC, an All-American safety. In the beginning time in his career in the NFL, an all-pro corner before switching back to safety to finish off a Hall of Fame career.
Trying to punch it in with Smith. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
But, partner, anytime someone tells me that fundamentals are leaving the game, I'm going to show them this play because they couldn't get to the passer. So what do you have to do? Get your hands up in the passing lane, and they batted it away on a 3rd down attempt.
And Forbath will put this one through, and that will tie us at 3-3. So not sure how they feel about that. They had golden field position to start the drive after the fumble recovery, but they went backward and then got 3.
Well, let's go from gold to silver, because the silver lining is they got the 3, right? You were talking about the golden field position. They didn't take advantage of it. That has to feel like a letdown.
You always stand ready to pounce.
Come on, baby, let's go.
Always.
Let's go, let's go.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54 Mike.
Man, that's trash. Let it go.
On 2nd and 9. Jackson eluding the pressure right. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked by Mel Renfro, the Hall of Famer. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Back now in Arlington. It's been a tight, low-scoring affair thus far. 3-3 is our score heading into the 4th.
Ready.
Mike, right here, over there, right? 52's the Mike. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
Mike 52, Mike 52.
Go. Go. Where's 52? Watch 52. 52's the Mike.
Let's go. Red.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Julius Peppers in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Mike 5-2. Mike 5-2.
He'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Lamb. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They'll set up to throw. And he's got a man. It's T.O. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.